Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to The Incredibles, the video game on the Nintendo GameCube. Yeah. Join us for Buddy Pine. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell us your favorite sidekick in the comment section below.
Bon voyage. C'est incroyable!
And Incrediboy!
Incredible?
Hey, aren't you curious about how I get around so fast? See, I have these rocket boots.
Go home, buddy.
What?
Now.
Can we talk? You always say be true to yourself, but you never say which part of yourself to be true to. Well, I finally figured out who I am. I am your ward. Incrediboy!
And now you have officially carried it too far, buddy.
Oh! This is because I don't have powers, isn't it? Well, not every superhero has powers, you know. You can be super without them. I invented these. I can fly. Can you fly?
Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
Oui, et ta tenue est complètement ridicule!
Just give me one chance. I'll show you. I'll go get the police.
Buddy, go!
It'll only take a second, really.
No, stop! There's a bomb!
It'll only take a second.
Bomb is going to explode!
Otherwise, they could become evil like Buddy.
Yeah, make sure you are good to your sidekicks, or they'll become... Yeah, so...
You know, if Bob wasn't such a pig-coated oaf, like, he could have just told the kid there was a bomb on his cape.
Yeah, he could have said there's a bomb on your cape. And he could have also, like, appreciated his boots. I think that's what the kid wanted, like, more than anything.
Also, he could have just said, hey, I'm dealing with this guy. Go get the police.
Yeah, I mean, that was interesting that he said, I'm your ward. Like, that was definitely a Batman reference.
Yep.
Yeah, but like you said, they took off a lot of the... I mean, the idea with this music and everything came from the Batman show and stuff like that.
Yep. That's what Bird wanted. He wanted to capture that, you know, colorful superhero aspect. And we know that the bomb originally fell on the railroad tracks. But here, we have a boss battle with Bon Voyage.
That and to make sure that I finished you off. Your feeble attempts to defeat me will be met with failure.
Are you done?
No, not yet.
I think you are. It's showtime.
Whoa, his eyes look weird there.
Well, I mean, come on, it's 2004. This game was in development almost as long as the movie was.
Yeah, if you think about it though, Bon Voyage is a pretty creative character though. Bon Voyage, I mean, it's just funny.
This game was in development for 3 to 4 years.
He looks like a mime, but he talks.
He's supposed to be like the Joker, I think.
Oh, right. You're right.
Yeah, because Bird wanted a villain like the Joker.
He is like the Joker, because he's a type of weird clown-like person.
Yep.
Everyone hates clowns, everyone hates mimes.
There you go.
It works.
It works, yep. Anytime you want to go, mime.
Instead of those little flowers that squirt acid, he's got little bombs.
Because he's Bon Voyage. Which is French for goodbye, I think.
Something.
I think
something
so.
Voyage.
Yeah. So, basically, with this boss, you have to duck and cover when he shoots missiles at you. So find cover and just hide behind it. There you go.
I think it's like goodbye or happy sailing or something.
Happy sailing. Ow. Might be safe sailing or something. I don't know. I don't know French.
Nope.
Because I am not the French. Oh.
Me neither.
Oui. And then, eventually, he throws, like, these bombs that you have to throw football-wise back at him.
Yep. Well, you can do it, because you're Mr. Incredible.
I know.
Yeah. I feel like the whole thing with Buddy and Syndrome, it's like, oh, it could have been so prevented, because it's like, if he would have known that he became... I think that's why he feels so bad when he finds out he's a supervillain, because if he would have known, like, he could have, like, you know, paid attention to him more, and it would have stopped that entire thing. Because he, at one point, he was his biggest fan, and he became his greatest, like, enemy. It's like, somewhere in there, something happened.
Yep. Well, I mean, I don't think it was that last instance. I don't remember what they do in the film, because, I mean, he disappears for 15 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Booyah! Alright, so the chopper's health is almost gone, but pretty much you just follow the same formula.
Yeah, but I remember when you actually see Syndrome, I had no idea it was
Buddy?
Buddy. Like, I didn't... Like...
That's what the shock was supposed to be, when he reveals that line.
Yeah, like,
know?
I am your biggest fan. It's like, oh my gosh!
Yeah. Syndrome is a great villain.
Yeah. Totally.
And he's a villain that you actually care for because he didn't start out bad.
He's like a Batman villain, because a lot of the Batman villains are tragic. They start out good and then something happens and they become bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so, totally. And I liked how you showed me the, before we played this, you were showing me the how it should have ended thing with what could have happened if he had been more supportive of Buddy. Made him all these cool gadgets and stuff.
Oh yeah, he would have been like Iron Man, Mr. Incredible.
Yeah, definitely. He would have been Mr. Incredible, but even more incredible, because he would have had gadgets on top of being super. Like, I feel like Mr. Incredible was just so tired, he was just like, you could tell he didn't want Buddy to get involved, like he didn't want him to get hurt. That's why he was just telling it, but he was being like a dad to him, being like, go home and like...
I would have just told him, you know, get the police. Fly and get the police.
Yeah. He just wanted to be helpful.
Exactly. That's all he wanted. But then, you know, we know that Syndrome, he does horrible things. He wipes out most of the supers.
Oh, yeah, he did. He wiped out most of the superheroes. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay. Bon Voyage is almost toast, so it works out.
Loving this music here, Gaming?
Oh, yeah. It's making me want to watch the movie. Maybe I'll put it on while I'm editing.
Well, you were just showing me some clips recently, and I didn't realize that they actually did show Elastigirl at the very beginning of the movie in her cute little outfit with the boots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really cute scene.
Yeah, because she's also... They have an interview of the supers, and she's like, leave saving the world to the men? I don't think so. Yeah. So she was spunky.
Yeah, she definitely had so much personality.
Oh, definitely.
She wasn't just a girl that happened to be in the movie. She had so much personality on herself.
Bon voyage!
Yeah.
Heroic pose.
That looks great. Great heroic pose there.
But then we know Super sued. Super's in hot water. Too much destruction.
Yeah, wait for the Superman movie with Zod.
Yeah, I know. Gone in hiding. Once our heroes, crime on the rise, living normal lives? Not anymore after you showed them their secret identities.
Right?
It's been 15 years. Where are they now? Wedding bells, raising kids right. Oh no! Vigilante spotted again. Oh! I remember this level. This is a fun level. I was dreading that this is the level where we have to run with Dash, but it's not. This is the apartment inferno. So this is what Bob and Frozone experienced inside of the collapsing building when they're listening to the police scanner stuff from the film.
Not alone. The fat guy's still with him. They're just talking.
What are we doing here, Bob?
We're protecting people.
Nobody asked us.
You need an invitation?
I'd like one, yes. We keep sneaking out to do this, and... You remember Gazerby?
Yeah, there was something about him in the paper.
He had trouble adjusting to civilian life, too.
When's the last time you saw him?
I don't see anyone from the old days, Bob. Just you. And we're pushing our luck as it is.
Oh, come on.
I mean, it was fun the first time, but if we keep doing this, we're gonna get...
A fire. We're close. Yeah, baby!
We're gonna get caught.
Now, the reason why Frozone is concerned is because there's a law against being a superhero. So if you get caught as a super, you go to jail.
So Bob is kind of being reckless, and Frozone is being more cautious. I would be Frozone because...
Well, they keep telling their wives they're going bowling. He's like, why don't we actually change it up tonight and go bowling?
Yeah.
Instead, they
He probably feels bad lying to his wife, too.
end up demolishing a building.
Yep.
Aha! Later, losers.
In a group of friends, I'm always the Frozone of that. I'm always like, you guys, I don't think we should do this.
He's got to get in shape. He's a little winded.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find any civilians. Then we've got to get out of here.
See, he's so expressive.
Yep.
Shape.
Yeah, totally out of shape. But
Whoa!
it wasn't uncommon back when this game came out for actors from the film to do the licensed movie game, because the cast of Batman Begins did it.
Maybe
the
that's...
Batman Begins video game. They actually put a lot of emotion into it too.
After you guys, we
Whoa.
gotta find a safe way out.
Oh, that was a glitch.
It wasn't a glitch. The system is having trouble reading it. Later.
I'm thinking maybe that was before actors realized they were supposed to demand more money for doing games or something.
I think originally it was part of their contract.
Oh.
Because, I mean, yeah, to get a really famous actor to do the voice in a video game, like, you have to pay them a lot of money. But I think back then, when, you know, this and Kingdom Hearts was out, because you had a guy from NSYNC doing one of the voices from Kingdom Hearts.
Whoa.
So it was it was either NSYNC or it was the Backstreet Boys. It was one of those bands.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep.
I'm guessing he still doesn't do it, or...
He might reprise his role in Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, no, Bob. Man, we're just dying a lot today.
I have a feeling Frozone has a better chance of making it up those crumbling stairs than Bob.
You take out those guys. We gotta find a safe way out.
Yeah, totally. Well, at least the system's working a little bit better this time.
Need a lift?
Alright, so, basically what you want to do... Oh, nuts. Is... Stop failing. You don't want to fight these guys head-to-head, so you want to throw stuff at them, because that fire there's really puts a damper on all fun. Ow.
So, instead of being bad guys with ski masks and robbing a store, you're wearing ski masks to be a hero,
Yep.
basically.
Yep.
But if you guys get caught, then...
Well, what's funny about this, after they save all the people from the burning building, they end up inside a jewelry store that was being robbed.
Oh.
And then they set off the alarm, like, once they're inside of the jewelry store.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep. It's a great scene, though. Like, where Frozone is drinking the water, and, you know, it showed that he got dehydrated from the fire, so in order to use his ice powers, he had to drink some H2O.
Waterbender.
Basically, yeah.
Spot?
But I like Frozone more than I like Iceman. Iceman, I mean, he was cool for a while, but when Frozone came out, it's like...
Wait, who's Iceman?
Iceman from the X-Men.
Oh.
Marvel's since ruined him.
Don't see this every
Yeah.
But, I mean, there was a time where he was just a fun, practical jokester and, you know, a really powerful mutant with the ability of ice and stuff like that. But when Frozone was introduced,
He adds
just
personality.
changed the game, yeah.
He not only has ice powers, hardly any people with ice powers usually have personality. Frozone does. One of the first.
I also like how he kind of like skis when he uses his ice powers.
He has lots of fun with his ice powers, that's what I like.
Well, they basically modeled it after a speed skater, I believe, like an ice skater.
Oh.
Not like an ice skater, like the speed skater guys.
Oh, okay.
It worked really well for Frozone, but when Zack Snyder used that same thing for the Flash's run, it didn't really work.
Yeah.
They should have just let Flash run normally, because I don't see him being like really fast with that type of movement.
He
You know?
kind of looks like I don't know why. Maybe I'm just weird, but I don't know why he reminds me of the Silver Surfer or something like that. He's just like zooming around. But yeah, he's ice, so he's not on a surfboard.
No, but
right?
Frozone is doing like the speed skater thing when he's riding on his ice, which is kind
Okay,
of cool.
so the way he moves is like a speed skater.
Whereas Iceman, he just kind of like pushes himself with force.
Yes,
I really liked Iceman in Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends when I was a kid.
So
that was a great Iceman.
He's literally skating then. That's
yeah. Frozone is. Oh, come on! Frozone's literally skating.
That's cool.
Yeah. I think he actually has ice skates on the bottom of his like his boots.
Oh.
And his boots also would turn into that surfboard.
Hurry up, Bob! Find us the way out of here!
We're trying to. It's kind of hard.
If you would compare Frozone to other ice superheroes, like the way he has control over his ice abilities seems to be like everyone else seems to be at a 2 and 3. Frozone seems to be at like an 11 or 20 compared to everyone else because like see him go. He can do anything. He can make a bridge, and the way he can do it so fast and everything is like amazing. So he just has like a lot of control over it.
Yeah.
He's able to just, like, have fun with it. That's how much...
You have to remember, the Iceman that I grew up with in the 80s, like, he used to make his body, like, encased in ice as, like, a type of protection.
Oh.
And also so he could use his powers a lot, but I like that Frozone looks normal when he's in his... using his ice powers and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, he does look normal.
It's actually funny, back in the day, Marvel Comics, when X-Men first came out, Iceman just looked like a snowball. He looked like a dude made out of snow.
Wow. It's weird that Frozone isn't using his ice powers right now. Because of the fire.
He can't.
Oh, because the fire dried the water up.
They mention it in the movie that, you know, there's not enough, like, moisture in the air for him to use his powers. So that's why he has to drink a glass of water in the jewelry store.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. I didn't know if it was already... Yeah, I guess he already used up his water already.
Well, I mean, there were certain things that Frozone did back in his day. Like, I mean, he and Bob were kind of like a team. I mean, they were each their own solo superheroes. And I'm pretty sure that Frozone did not marry a former superhero. But maybe...
Yeah.
I want to find out more about, like, Mrs. Frozone. You don't really know much about her. Other than she's sassy.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about her other than, you know, her evening is in danger. It would be really funny because in the interview... It said he would never date a superheroine because they always want to tell you their secret identity to thinking it'll strengthen the relationship. It would be really cute if he married a normal, but I think it would be really funny to contradict, you know, what he said when he was younger, that he ended up marrying a super. That'd be hilarious.
It'd be even weirder if he married someone he thought was normal, but then she turned out to be
a super, yeah.
That would be interesting.
That's what I would want explained in the third movie. But, the wife is back. I don't know the actress who plays Frozone's wife. But, she's in it. Most of the original cast is back, except for the kid who played Dash.
Yeah.
Because he's not a little kid anymore.
Yeah, his wife has so much personality just in, like, a few, like, in 1 or 2 lines at the end, so it's... I'm looking forward to seeing more of that sass and stuff.
There's sass again because she says something in the trailer.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Or whatever you call it.
I
Personality.
am really looking forward to watching Bob and Frozone babysit Jack Jack. That is going to be a hilarious scene. Oh, come on!
2 men and a baby.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yep.
Aw, nuts.
Mr. Mom.
Yeah, kind of. Well, I like in a scene for the trailer, she's talking to Bob, and he's like, "Don't worry, hon, I'll watch the kids." She's like, "It's sweet to think that you can," because their kids all have superpowers, so they're a handful.
Yeah.
And she's like super mom, so.
Totally.
But I'm pretty sure that the second movie is going to open up with the Rise of the Underminer stuff.
So, Jack Jack has... Oh, yeah, it could open with that, because that's where it ended last time. Which, I feel kind of bad that the second Incredibles game didn't just stay as canon. Like, okay, that's the second
Well, I mean,
one.
all they did was technically fight the Underminer, and the kids went after the drills and saved civilians, so you're going to see that at the beginning of the new movie.
Yeah, so that the game will be, like, summed up in, like, 2 seconds.
Yeah, because you couldn't play the Parr family. You could only play as Bob and Frozone in the previous game. And this game is all about the Parr family.
Yeah.
But mostly it's about playing as Mr. Incredible. He's, like, the main character in this game.
Yeah.
Helen appears 3 times, if I remember correctly. Technically, Yeah, I would say technically 3 times, because there's a level with her and the kids. But like, in terms of levels by herself, there's like 2 or 3.
That's cool. Yeah, now I know her name, Helen, yay.
Helen Parr, yep.
Oh yeah.
I think she only mentioned it like once. That does look expensive. We're gonna throw bricks from a bathtub right at this fool.
I think most people call her Mom.
Super Mom.
Well,
She was super before it was, you know.
Yeah, before it was cool.
About time. All right, people, stand back.
And in the movie, that's how the building
That was
collapses.
way too close. We are not doing that again.
He's like, what'd I do?
Verify you want to switch targets. Over.
Trust me, this is the one he's been looking for.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, guys and gals,
Aww.
unfortunately, that is going to do it for today's incredible episode. Thanks so much for watching. In the comment section below, tell us what you thought about this. Like, comment, share, and we'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. with the next incredible episode. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!